Welcome to Unqualified.
Hi, I'm Rashita.
I'm Bianca.
And I'm Amanda, and we're three teens who live in Arizona and decided to make a podcast. First things first, as always, Bianca, quote of the day.
All right, the quote of the day today is, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default." And that is by J.K. Rowling.
Nice. I love that quote. It's a good quote. So today we are going to be talking about all things senior high school. We are all seniors in high school, and it's definitely probably one of the biggest years of our life. And it's also a year that has had so much change to what is normally supposed to happen. So we're definitely going to talk about all those things, all the events that are going to happen. Hopefully, we'll see. And I think first thing, Rashida, you want to go ahead with the first topic?
Yeah, so one of the really among senior year, there's so much to do, so much happening, but probably one of the most important things, or one of the things that I think all seniors or gonna be seniors look forward to is Senior Assassins. So while that name might sound a little violent and a little just different. It's actually a really fun game. Lots of high schools participate, even across the country. It's a really popular game. So you may see when you go to the grocery store or a restaurant that teenagers are wearing floaties, goggles, or fanny packs. So I'm going to start with the basics on how to play the game. To play the game, we each pay $15, and this money eventually all comes together, and it's the winning prize with the portion going to charity, or if there's no winner, then all of it will go to a selected charity.
I think that's like only one of the only things for our school. I don't know if a lot of other schools do that, but I really love how I think that's a good idea, honestly.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I really like that. And so then once everyone pays the money, then everyone goes out and buys safety items, or if they have it around the house. And these safety items, like I said before, are floaties, goggles, or fanny packs. And then there's moderators who are in charge. Sometimes they're known, sometimes they're not known. And they send everyone the targets that they're assigned. So these are like two people that each team has to get out. And so a team is, it could be one person or two people, like a partner team. And so the team has to get out the two people they're assigned, and you spray people with a water gun to get them out and take you spraying them. And then this will be sent on social media, posted on social media, and sent to everyone playing the game in order for everyone to know who's in and who's out. And then there are some,
I guess you could say like special events, kind of like within the game.
like special events and like just different, just like
Safe zones.
safe zones or spins on the game. And so stuff like this is like an apocalypse where or a purge.
Sorry, an apocalypse is when anyone who's in the game can get anyone who they want. And the purge is the same thing, except your safety items don't count. So even when you're wearing a fanny pack or a floaty or goggles, someone who's in the game, anyone, it doesn't have to be the person who is assigned you, can get you out.
Yeah, I remember this happened like last week, and literally I was so scared. Like my partner was like texting me and it was like, "Don't go outside your house, don't leave, you better stay in your house for the next 2 days." I know. I think luckily we're all still in the game. We got our targets, we passed the first round, so now we are on the second round, which is exciting, also very scary. Always gotta wear my fanny pack everywhere.
Oh yeah. Rashida and I are partners.
Yeah, me and Bianca.
Yeah, I'm partners with someone else. No, I remember as like a freshman, I was so confused seeing like random people with like floaties on or like goggles. I was like, they're so weird. Like, what are they doing? And then like I finally realized, I was like, senior
I felt the same way. I remember a senior in my club would just come to practice with a fanny pack, and she would wear it throughout the entire practice, and everyone was like, what is she doing?
Oh my gosh, I'd like go to the grocery store and I'd see people, like teenagers, wearing like the floaties, and I'd always just like question it. And then I found out it was a game, but I never knew like the rules of the game, or like I didn't know how to play. So I just like assumed, and so then it made me like look forward to like when I was a senior, like, oh my god, I want to play that game. Like I want to like be a part of like whatever it is they're part of.
That's so true. It's such a fun game too. I'm so happy that like people in our grade planned it. Actually, I was so scared it wasn't going to happen, but
me too. Like I'm so glad it happened, especially during these COVID times.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about is also super exciting for seniors is senior treats. I don't know if every high school does this, but at our school, the Mothers Guild and the faculty sometimes, they come together and they give seniors treats on, I don't know how often, what is it, like once every couple of months?
Yeah, it's like, either once a month or once every
like once per season. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
that.
Yeah,
it could be. So this includes food, like maybe gift cards to food. It could be like donuts or like a food truck or something. Also, sometimes they give jewelry or gift cards or school clothes. So like sweatshirts or, I don't know, shorts, masks. I don't know. I mean, it all depends on what the Mothers Guild can bring together and everything. And then I think this year, because we can't, not everyone's a person, I think they're going to send them through the mail. That's what I heard.
I think they sent the first one through the mail, and it was a sticker. It was really cute. So I don't know how if they'll continue to do through the mail or in person. But they're really cute, and I look forward to them.
Yeah. I look forward to them so much as a freshman.
Exactly. It's just another like little perk that we get as a senior that it's kind of like, congratulations, this is your last year.
No, definitely.
Enjoy it.
And it like treats us special. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. And then also some other senior perks. Bianca.
Yeah, so some other senior perks is that we have at our school, at least, is that we get out for lunch 5 minutes earlier than the rest of the school.
Honestly, 5 minutes doesn't seem like that much, but like
it's so nice.
Sometimes that class before lunch is really long.
Yeah, the line for buying lunch is so long, and the seats in our little cafeteria area get filled up so fast. So getting 5 minutes, it really does help.
It does.
And then there are other just special events that our school does. Like we have they call it essentially a Coachella. So at lunch we have this grassy area that all the seniors can sit at, and it's like a music festival. So they have a DJ playing music, and we all just get to eat lunch on the grass
and dance.
And dance. It's fun. There's decorations and everything, and there's always a theme.
Food trucks.
Last time I remember, like when I was a freshman, they did it and they had Taco Bell. Ooh. And that was really
I hope they get Taco Bell this year.
I was like, that is what I want when I'm a senior.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And then they call it a mini Tour de France. So seniors basically get the day off, and we ride our bikes. We get a little tour around the school and like the area around the school. It's really nice. The police work with us to mark off areas so that we can like go beyond the school.
Yeah.
I really look forward to that. I think that is so cute. Like I've seen, again, this is like for every single thing that we have senior year. It's just like I've seen other girls and like people do it, and so it just looks like so fun. But like the tour de or like the French tour, the bike tour that our school does, it just looks so fun. And like I really look forward to it.
It's like seeing like the hordes of girls just like on their bikes. Like I know, just like riding through the school in the morning. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and like all the way like throughout the streets too to get to school. just like really cute.
Yeah, I know.
It's so cute to see.
I
And
know.
then around that time, the underclassmen student councils put on 2 breakfasts and 1 luncheon for the seniors, which they're always super cute and thoughtful with the food they choose, and there's like usually a photo booth and the decorations, and they usually have a little like party favor almost that each of the seniors get to keep. So it's just another thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
I think I remember as a freshman, I was on student council, and I helped to plan a senior lunch for like the seniors graduating at that time. And I remember we like made it Seniorita themed, and it was just like really cute, and we got to celebrate the seniors and just celebrate that they were seniors. So I just think that I can't wait for that to happen to us.
Yeah,
and it's special that the underclassmen get to like honor the seniors in that way.
Mm-hmm.
As a sophomore, I did it. We didn't get to do it this past year, obviously, which was a huge bummer. But as a sophomore, we did like an Incredibles theme because the seniors are red and they chose that theme for their year.
Or like the color for their year is red for all their sweatshirts that they get and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it was so fun. Because we had breakfast, so we got chicken minis and AJ's tea, and it was a huge hit.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I think
oh my god, AJ's tea is the one thing. That is the one thing during quarantine. I can't live without my AJ's tea.
I mean, people who like don't live in Arizona and stuff, AJ's tea it's like everyone goes there for tea. It's like grocery store, but like the counter that they have there, they have so many different.
I live by it. It's the best thing. Last year I had it probably every single day in the morning. Probably the year before that too.
It's very good.
Yeah, and they're so cool with catering. Like, we're getting very far into this AJ's tea thing, but
it's a big thing, I promise.
It was really special to be able to do something for our seniors, because I think like when you're an underclassman, you all admire your seniors.
Yes,
yeah,
for
definitely.
sure. I definitely looked up to many of them when I was an underclassman. So another thing, I think me and Bianca are helping to plan. So I'm on senior student council, and Bianca is on executive board, which is kind of like the president of all the student councils of each grade. And so together, senior student council and executive board are planning senior sunset, which is something that a lot of schools have. And it's really just like, I feel like it's a new thing, but it's really fun. And it's basically one morning, all the seniors get up at like 5:15, and all come to school, just the seniors.
Very
early. Really early. And so all the seniors come to school and watch the sunset together, or sunrise together, and like have breakfast. Like usually student council brings donuts or bagels or just some fun snack, breakfast food, maybe AJ's tea.
Perfect.
And just sit with your friends and watch the sunset. And usually it's during the winter time, so everyone has blankets and like it's like really warm and cozy, but like still outside, and like everyone just like bonds with each other, and it's just like one of those last memories that everyone.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's like
has.
I feel like that's a memory that like I'm always gonna have. I'm looking forward to that so much. Like I feel like I'm not gonna forget that. Just like being with everyone, with your friends, just like watching the sunset with your school. Like that's like, you know.
Sunrise.
It's sunrise. It's definitely a huge bonding experience because it's our entire class. So we may even see girls that we've never met before, just because our class is so big, which is insane. But
again, I feel like this year it'll definitely be different. I know in student council you were talking about it, and it may be a little different because we need distance. And
I mean, hopefully, because will it be next semester?
Possibly.
Maybe this semester, maybe next.
Yeah, because I was gonna say maybe if it's next semester, things will be more back to normal. Hopefully. I don't know why I think everything's just gonna change after like January 1st. But I mean like
I feel the same way. That's how my mind has been this
I'm
whole
like,
year.
new year, it'll be all different. I know. So like what she just said, we're not sure how everything is gonna work this year just because it's hard to get everyone in one place, obviously. Another thing that we're very looking forward to is prom. Last year we did not have it. I think the seniors had it. I feel like I remember, did they not? I felt like I remember seeing pictures, but I'm not sure.
I think they were thinking of planning something, but I think a lot of seniors just ended up doing their own thing with their friends.
Yeah, I think a lot of, even juniors too, I think like many people dressed up with their families or maybe had like their date come over or had a group of friends come over, and it was a smaller like where they would just dress up and take photos and just have fun with the five of their friends or whoever that night.
Yeah, so like we didn't have a prom as juniors, and so this year is going to be our first prom, which is super exciting. We're definitely looking forward to that.
We zoomed and we tuned into John Krasinski's virtual prom.
We did. That was a great time. It was so short. I thought it was going to be longer, but just like just like doing something like actually on prom night was fun. And then one of the biggest things for senior is the senior fashion show, which I feel like not a lot of schools have a fashion show at the end of the year, but it's definitely a big thing at our school where the seniors, they get dressed up in a dress, or I think people dress them as well, and they walk down a runway at the big venue with parents and families watching and stuff, and it's definitely a bonding moment for everyone. Also, seniors in their groups, they choreograph a dance, which is so funny. I love that part. It's one of the best parts of the fashion show. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled. We'll see. But it's definitely one of the biggest moments.
Yep. And another thing that is for senior year is senior photos. So for the yearbook at our school, we have this thing called senior tributes. So you can basically buy a page or a half a page or a quarter of a page, and usually your family will like make a tribute for you with pictures, maybe quotes or something. And then friend groups can do it too, and get pictures taken with their friend groups. So you can have group photos and individual photos. For our friend group, we did group photos, and they're so cute. I'm so excited for them to be in the yearbook. And then you can go get your individual photos taken, which is another senior experience. But they're basically aesthetic photos and layouts with our friend group, with inspiring messages from our family on the bottom.
I think that senior photos is definitely like, I mean, like, obviously, like, it's not the most important thing, and like not everyone has it, and that's okay, but it's definitely something really special, and it's just a fun experience overall, just like getting ready, taking photos, and then like seeing them, and then like just thinking about how like we'll look back on those photos one day and be like, that was like our senior year, like that was what those are the clothes that were in senior year, that was like how I looked senior year, all of that.
Yeah, it's just a good memory to have. It's also fun, like, actually having a professional photographer, like, take pictures, like, a photo shoot. Like, I don't know. It's so weird, but it's just so much fun.
You get to be a model for a day.
I know. It's the best.
I feel like these are going to be the photos that I show my kids of how I was in high school, which is so crazy to think about.
I know. That is crazy.
I know.
So weird. Just like looking back and like, yeah.
Like these are gonna be our memories.
I know.
Which
that's crazy.
Is crazy.
Gotta make the most of them while we can.
Yeah. So yeah, we're really looking forward to senior year, and hopefully we'll get to spend some of it together in person. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unqualified. Follow us on Twitter at unqualified_pod. And make sure to follow our podcast on Spotify. You can also listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. I recently found out that we're on all those platforms, and I think that's insane.
I know.
But we hope you enjoyed and have a fantastic day. We're Unqualified, and we'll catch you next time.